Hola, hola. Good afternoon. We are downhill with a super light load. I know you've seen the other video of us climbing Vale Pass in insane conditions. We made it. We got up and over. Well, not over, but we're on top. So now we're going to head down. Chain laws, we can take them off right now. They're not required. We are not going to do that. But we are going to watch our speed going down. We are light. Keep an eye on my trailer not coming back around and doing a fishtail on us. I don't need to check the temperature. I mean, the grip, we're at 21 degrees. I know it's not bad. I know it's not good. So we have 4 chains on. We're just coming down one position Jake right now. I'm not going to go faster than my eyeballs can see. And where my grip will let me slow down in time as well as my traction. Little light brakes right here. Like I said, we do have 4 chains on. Take everything off. We're going to coast right now, right around old Swifty Swift. This is like the least chance of anything happening. Nothing's going to happen on our end. I just hope he doesn't do anything stupid. It's all level, so I don't got to worry about him jackknifing. Congratulations on making it up there through that though, Swift. I'll give you that. I'm in this lane because this vehicle keeps hitting their brakes. We're 35 miles per hour. I don't know if I need the wiper blades going as much. So if we get through, I'll check and make sure that they don't close 70 westbound, because I'd like to go back and hang out in Grand Junction. However, if it's closed, we're going to be going to Albuquerque. So time to go. We'll go second. One position Jake is what we're doing right now because we're so light. And what I do is I feel the truck. Wrong gear. I'm doing trying to put my wipers on. I was grabbing the Jake brake. I feel the truck. I feel when it moves in a direction it's not supposed to. And that's how I'm able to correct it so fast. You can tell when you start going one way, you're going one way, and all of a sudden you feel something going another way. You feel it. And then you react accordingly by ripping off the Jake, first of all. And I know I've heard it 1,000 million times. You're not supposed to use a Jake on the snow. And you even said it yourself, especially if you're light. Absolutely. And we are light. But we have chains on. Don't usually use chains for downhill. So, as you can see, my speed is, I was going up the hill faster when I had the availability to. I think I was up to 40 miles per hour. We're 35 now. You don't hear my chains because they are on super tight. And one thing about running chains, as long as we're going to be running them, sometimes they'll put chain laws going up, but then then they put it on the next hill, which is Eisenhower. But right in here, usually it won't be snow. So you either tear your chains up or take them off and then put them back on. There's a dual chainer. Yeah, they're going to be handing out tickets for that hill climb on Vail. Absolutely. I'm just so glad we made it through. We came close to tapping trailer to trailer, but we didn't. I was really, really worried about that. Like really worried about it in that other video. If I could have kept my speed up at like this right here, zip right on up that hill. But you throw in other people and see what happened. That was nasty. All my years of driving, I've never had to deal with that. Level. I guess they had the highway closed for some avalanche, I guess, I don't know. But then they opened it after it started doing this. But the chain laws were already up, so it has been doing it earlier. And by then, those guys that are sitting there with one set of chains on, they're the ones that screwed that up. There was some without chains on. And unless you had wicked snow tires, that was not a good idea. It's 1:48, so we should be beating the ski crowd for the most part. I mean, this is epic snow, so I couldn't imagine them leaving it. Unless they had prior engagements. You might be able to hear the chains now. It's a hum. One nice thing, though, I think that we got rid of a lot of traffic. I don't know how far behind the line we were, but here comes the skiers now, coming home. The early birds. But like I said, even if we wait in line, it's going to be nothing like what we just went through, climbing Vail. So I initially started with 4 chains, and I would have added one, or added 2 more, I should say, as the weather deteriorated, as I was sitting there waiting for them to open the highway. But since we already had them on, I didn't worry about it. So I wish I didn't have to run my chains right now. Not on this stuff. I was going to get over, but these guys are going to be cutting in front of me right here anyway, so I know I'm going to be going past this truck. I know that. put your brakes on, just go right past him. That's a problem I see a lot of people do. They come up on a truck and they gotta hit their brakes so I can break some of that ice off. Instead of just going at a nice steady pace right past him, like we're doing. His chains are clanking, meaning they're loose, but he did have all four on. Give him that. See you at Eisenhower. Chains and a sock. Wonder how that sock did. Highway 6 is closed. All CMV chain up to the top of the tunnel. Like I said, you don't need chains to go downhill. So what I do here, since I have a light trailer, if it starts to blow it to the shoulder, I want to keep my momentum forward so that it'll snap back behind us. If I go too slow, of course we got chains on, but if I go too slow or don't keep my momentum going forward with power, it'll take the tractor with it. I thought about it when I left there this morning. We should have probably left earlier, but I didn't expect the issues we were going to have. And now we got ski traffic, which is it's early ski traffic, so that's one good thing. See you in a bit. There is like a long line going up the hill, so we're gonna have to deal with that a bit. It's like these plow trucks just use mag chloride anymore. They don't use sand. I don't think we'll have truck problems like we did up Vale, but you never know. I think they would have been weeded out. if they barely made it up with their chains on the first one, they would have definitely put a second set on over here, but who knows. Google Maps says it's bright red, purplish in the middle. I want to go get a trailer with some weight to it, which the one we're picking up has. I'm going to guesstimate probably 30 pounds, 30,000, 20,000 to 30, which is what you want. They don't follow lanes when it snows. They just drive wherever they want. I think that was that Western Express from the hill climb. Looks like he had pretty decent tires, but I couldn't tell. But he's only running one chain, and if he made it through, then he's got good snow tires on there. And here's the shutdown. Hopefully it's just traffic and not closure or spin out or blocked lane. Tell by the shaking, it's our chains. But I won't make you guys sit through it. See you in a bit. So there was a car spun out there with a semi. They finally got their act together. I think I assume it's just vehicles that are spun out that's causing all this issue. We still got about 3 miles to the top. Another waiting game. Okay, we got through. Plow trucks are right behind us. It's these cars that are spinning out. Go too slow, you will spin out. Of course, you have no options when you're in stuff like this, when everybody else is slowing you down. We'll get up here and take our chains off, get to the tunnel. See, even when they get rolling, see, like this Yukon, still going too slow. Need to kick your speed up there, bud. Keep your momentum going. Woohoo! Slip sliding away. These guys do need to get up here with them plow trucks, a little thick. Of course, we're light, so we just get thrown around like a rag doll. Trying to jackknife on me a bit. If I was going much slower, she probably would. Easy on the throttle. Steady as she goes. Bam, 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 bam. Steady as she goes. Like there's a car losing it in the hammer lane. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. See, once you do get traction again, you got to go easy on the throttle. Kind of feather it up the hill. You finally going to get over now? This automatic stuff is for the birds. I'm going to have to go manual. I mean, we are technically at the top. I want to get to the shoulder. I want to get my chains off once we get up in that parking area, because we don't need them anymore after this. It's all downhill. See, this is the part you want to keep it going on this curve right up here. As you can see, this car in front of me is having issues. This thing has that active brake assist, which really sucks. It'll hold the trailer brakes until it decides to let go. Once you let your foot off the brake, I think it's like 10 seconds. Worried about that box van right there ahead of us. Seems to be going the way of the gravity. So that box van's actually moving along. I'm surprised. Called the right tires, ladies and gentlemen. Don't move it yet there, buddy. Don't move it yet. I think I'll run my chains to the next chain station. I just want to get through the tunnel while I can. The plow trucks are right behind us. Okay. In like Flynn. That's what happens when you have a bunch of cars. Makes it tough, 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 tough. See you in a bit. This spot right up here on the westbound lanes, that can be a tricky spot right there. It looks like they got it plowed pretty good. Got it sanded here pretty good too. Person's in a bit deep. Second position Jake on. Go to number 1. Go to the next chain station and we'll be dropping the iron. But we'll be putting it back on to get back through the mountain. Hopefully back through the mountain and see what this bus is doing. We will hit this chain station and put them away for now. This bus in front of me stinks to high heaven. He got his blinker on like he's going to turn left, but he doesn't. He just stays right where he's at. We are almost out of this stuff too, though, so that's a good thing. I should have been on my way back to Grand Junction a long time ago. Come on, Chain Station. This bus is giving me a headache. Finally. Oh, this is not going to work. We need to plow this. I have to find it. I should have done that off ramp. I think that would have been better. But I would have thunk that they had their stuff, the parking lot's cleared out. Ridiculous. I think we're okay to pull off here and do it. Let's see what the on-ramp looks like. Okay, we're all right. People can get around us. See you in a minute. Okay. Chains are off. Didn't take but about 5 minutes. Had some people stopped and they're like, "Thank you for pulling off the highway to put your chains on or off. That's what you're supposed to do." I'm like, "Well, yeah." Well, the truckers are stopped right in the middle of the road. I'm like, they try to do it with one set, and when they can't, then they realize they messed up. They try to put another set on and try to do it before they get a ticket. But yeah, that's what causes problems. Whew. A bit winded, but we're hoping we can get to Denver, drop and rehook for another run back up here. Yeah, you'd think I'd have enough, right? I prefer to drive it at night. There's less people. So it's more likely it's what's going to end up happening. See, the westbound isn't too bad, traffic-wise. So I left my laptop and I did a load of laundry, small load, but nonetheless a load. I could leave them. I don't really want to leave my laptop. But in other words, if I went down to Albuquerque and then up to over to Phoenix, if I took that route, then I wouldn't get my stuff back later, but not. I use my laptop. So anyway, pretty much smooth sailing from here on out. That was quite the beast between those two. I should have left earlier. If I would have left earlier, I would have missed everything. But I was thinking, oh, the chain laws will probably come down the later I wait. Nope. I didn't check the weather, my fault. But, oh well. This thing did a new update, and now I have the new ELD, which really sucks. You can't go over 5 miles an hour. It'll trigger you driving. Can't do anything. It'll trigger you. It's micromanagement to the T. Absolute pain in the butt. But that's what it is. But now I don't know what my hours are left, what I have available. It's not showing up. It's just lines. It should be showing up, but they're not. So I don't know. I know I have enough to get to Denver and probably back. If I have to go into the red and say it was weather related, absolutely I will. Because I easily could have made dry roads 8.5 hours round trip, 9 hours with a half-hour break. So I got 14 hours to do that in, 11 hours of driving. One thing about it, all the time that we sat, we didn't. We set sleeper berth, which is what we were doing, waiting for the highway to open up. This is what I hate right here. As you can see, they blocked the highway. 2 cars doing the same speed. Is that mad chloride? Anyway, we'll call this one a video. We are through the mess. I don't know if I'll do another one going back, maybe. Today's Saturday, the 14th. The time now is 4 o'clock, 1600. But we're through it. Where at times I didn't think we were going to, but looking at this westbound, it's been pretty much been flowing the whole way. So we're good there. So I want to thank you again for riding shotgun with Mountain Man Mike. As you can see, here's that bus. We got up to him pretty quick. Didn't take us but a minute to take our chains off. Until the next time, enjoy. Peace. It's quite the exhibit.